Attention all personnel. The podcast is about to transmit.
Minus X minus 5.
We advise you to prepare your ears.
4.
Do not wait for children or the elderly.
3.
Ladies and gentlemen, may God help us all.
2. 1. 0.
Welcome to the Matesrates podcast.
Bienvenido! We're back to the Matesrates podcast, and you've heard it again, the demo intro at the front. Another week, another demo, but we're getting closer every damn day to getting in the big old studio and laying down a sexy, polished version for your ears every week.
Polish version?
The Polish
How would
version.
Did I
you
say
translate
that?
it?
Did I say that?
Polished version.
No, Polish.
What language is Benvenuto? Is that Italian? I was going to go Willkommen.
Willkommen.
That's German.
Yeah, right. Benvenido. It sounds like some guy who invented something.
Sound like it could be French or Spanish to me.
Hey guys, it's Benvenido.
Yeah.
He created veneers.
I created Detroit-style pizza.
And speaking of Detroit style pizza, we're very excited. Well, Tom's probably the most excited. We also haven't said our names at the top of the podcast like the podcast coach tells us to.
Sorry,
I'm
Steph Granny.
Sammy.
Christo here,
And
Tom
I'm
over
Tom.
here.
How dare you say my name?
No, you
wear
lost
it
your
out.
privilege because you didn't say it at the top. You
Well, I
lost it.
forgot. Okay, it's my first time doing it, and I was feeling it out.
Let me crack a Brookville.
Thank you for doing that.
Christo, you've had 10 of those and you have to drive in 2 minutes.
That's all right.
Christo's got a family dinner.
No,
so-
just kidding.
Wait, we actually
we don't
can't
joke
make that
about.
kind
We
of
can't
joke.
joke about that.
No, that joke was not funny.
That's all right because I would never do that. Is what
Exactly.
I was going to say.
That's a better
and
joke.
That's not even. It makes it sound like when I joke about it that I actually do that, but none of us do that. So no. And if you think you're doing that, don't do that.
Stop doing that.
Stop
and
it.
that's the last we're going to speak on that.
But instead of driving, why don't we flying to New York?
We were flying there.
Very exciting. Are we getting into the context of why Tom's going to New York?
I think it's a need to know basis.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just taking a little sabbatical. It's been a long working few weeks
I
after Scotland.
think if you were like a really astute listener
Yeah.
and you dug into
Oh yeah.
the last 10 episodes of the podcast.
You'd have some idea.
Okay, I added a few episodes just so I get them to listen. Cram up the numbers. If you listen to the last 15 episodes, and if you like get a couple of your friends to also listen
Yeah.
to it, so that
And you
you're
can
all
chat,
collating
yeah.
data, and you really think about it, you'll know why he's going.
I'll give a slight clue because I do think it's fun.
A slice of a clue.
Yeah.
A
right?
New York
Clever.
slice.
New York
There's
slice.
nothing like a New York
Thank
slice.
you.
It's like a New York slice. If you cast your mind back to our Scotland episodes, which are heralded as, some of our best works,
Some
do
of the
go
best.
back. Do go
Those
back.
Great
Best.
episodes.
We need to get into gardens more.
Yeah, there was discussion about a devastation that happened to me. I don't know how much context we gave, but someone was there and then someone wasn't.
Yep.
That's all we need
It's
to
time
say.
to see that someone.
It's
again.
time to see someone. That's a lot of context. But
Read
yeah,
between the
But you're not going to
slides.
understand all the context unless you go back,
back.
50 episodes at least. Do we have 50? Just start from
Not yet.
F1.
I think we're at like 46.
Rinse through.
Six?
Keep in mind the first couple, we were a bit rusty. Episode 3, though, really nice. Really.
as
Remember how
we've
good
heard.
episode 3
oh
was?
god, yeah. It was kind of like Gooch Week. That's a
Yeah.
great one as well.
It took us a long time to hit that level of episode again.
Yeah, it did.
But the thing is, Thomas McDonald, full name, you're going to New York, but we can't just let you go there, enjoy yourself.
No, it needs to be a business
Needs to have some sort of business reason behind
Business.
it.
It has to be tax deductible.
So, we're thinking, what can you do for the podcast that would help
Ask
us?
yourself not what the podcast can do for
Hmm.
New York, but what can New York do for you? and
Because
you
it
do
would
for
be
the
good to,
podcast.
again, expand our horizons internationally and bring back a package from what I'm calling the Big Apple.
Are you-
Wow,
that's
did you
good.
just coin that?
Just coin.
Wait, why? Why? What does
I
it
don't
mean?
know. It just looks. It's
It
so,
looks like an apple.
yeah,
It's
it
a
kind of
lot
does.
like an apple
Yeah,
You want
like
to
a-
take a bite out of it, right?
type
Isn't
shit.
that why?
Type shit.
Yeah.
step granny,
Take a
please.
take a nice slice out of there.
Bite out of what?
Take a bite out of there. I don't know.
Okay.
Not just anybody.
Not just any bite. He's from there, so that's.
Oh,
That's
Donald
nice.
J. Trump.
I could have a look at the
Why?
tower.
You
We-
should go to Trump Tower.
We really shouldn't say anything about that if you want to
Oh.
be let into the country as well.
Oh yeah,
so-
let's actually chill on that.
I have nothing but good thoughts and feelings
Ooh.
towards Donald J. Trump.
Well, that might be.
Hey,
bad
he's not
for
going
us
to look
as
at the
well.
YouTube.
Yeah, Fingers crossed. Wait, I said it. Fuck.
I need Tom across that border, Christo.
No, that's true.
I
But
love what he's done for the country.
Sammy's looked at the camera.
YouTube listeners.
So I'm happy to go out at some point in my busy schedule. Happy to do it. Happy to go out
How happy?
7 and record a package. But what is it? What do you want?
Well,
what do we want?
first of all, did you have any ideas?
Because we've got some of the biggest
got
ideas.
some big ideas.
Really big ideas. That idea that you said before, Christo,
Yeah.
huge. I don't know if we can fit in the room.
Uh-oh, Step Granny's got one.
Okay.
What about a New York scavenger hunt? And we have to give him a list of things that we want him to retrieve from places in New York.
And bring them back?
Of course.
For the people.
Yeah.
Oh. Because we were just going to get you to interview people on the street, but I like this better.
Well, how hard would it be to get a bit of rubble
Okay.
from 9/11?
I think
Just out of curiosity.
I'm pretty sure they've cleaned that
They've
up.
cleaned that up?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I think there's something there in its stead.
Wait, you mean it doesn't happen every September 11th?
It's like that Filipino town which crucifies someone every Easter.
Oh my God.
Not exactly
I was thinking
like
like a magnet or something.
Right.
Right.
Maybe a
right.
bit more fun, but
Okay, slice of grass from Yankee Park or whatever the fuck.
Oh, that's
Biohazard. Acorn from Central Park, biohazard. Everything's a biohazard in this country.
Well, I want Tom to do some vox pops.
yeah, that's easy. Like.
I want you to talk to the New Yorkers on the ground.
But the thing is, we need to get the pulse of the cultural capital of the world.
Boom.
Oh, shoot.
But that's just me guessing.
Should I go around and shill the podcast? Ask people if they've heard about the Mates Rates podcast.
Yeah.
I think that's a good question. And then just say it in a really knowing tone where they might just make something up. Or maybe just say, you've heard of the Mates Rates podcast, right?
Okay, could you warm them up with a format they're more familiar with? Perhaps, how much do you pay for rent in New York?
Wow.
Or something like...
Step on this career ladder.
Yeah, what's your career ladder? Chris, you probably don't get any of these references because you don't really watch videos on the internet. But
Or my favorite one is when they go to a restaurant, they're like, can I get a burger? Well, that's it. Can I please get a burger? Like, that's 20. I want 200.
Oh, yeah, and then what are you going to do with those, sir? I'm going to give them to the homeless.
Like, you know
I
what?
can't let
Free
you
of
pay
charge.
for that.
Oh, they can't let him pay for that.
Well, because, they're being generous. If you could do one of those, that'd
Well,
be good.
here's my idea as well. Because, what
Here
do
it
New
is.
Yorkers think of New York?
Well, it's the city that never sleeps.
It looks like an apple.
They think it's the best city in the world, don't they?
Okay, well, I'm not doing...
Yeah, they do. Yeah, no, you're
And
right.
why do they? How are they getting there? How are they
Getting to
achieving
New
that
York?
status?
They were born there.
No.
I can see the cogs turning in real time.
The cogs are turning because we're very proud.
I'm just not confident what's going to come out of the other end.
Well, maybe if you gave me,
Bit of
a little bit
airtime.
of a
little bit of dead air.
encouraging, a little bit of encouragement sport.
Sorry, what
No,
are you
no.
thinking about? What's on your mind?
So we are proud Sydney-siders, correct? Yes
Always
or no?
have been. Well,
Yep.
yep.
Yeah.
New Yorkers are very proud of their city and they think it's the best city in the world. What can we take from New York to make Sydney better?
Rubble.
How do we turn Sydney into the best city in the world?
Christo, I love you. All right.
No, you don't.
I think you're tremendously talented.
Can I
Boring?
Can I remind you, we're trying to get on the comedy chart. That's our chart we're going for. So just take that on board.
New Yorkers, anything they say will be funny.
How can we take this up a slice? That's a New York reference.
Maybe we do nothing.
Maybe you just have a good time out
Oh,
there.
thanks so much.
maybe
Sammy.
we should ask the
No.
listeners. I'm a fan of asking the listeners.
Wait.
Wait, we don't have to do work.
Wait, I just had an idea. We asked the listeners.
you had that idea?
I just had that idea in the form of an Instagram poll. What should Tom ask the people of New York?
You thought of that idea just then?
Yeah, okay. You said something. I don't really. You said something, but then I thought, wait a second.
You took it to that
something.
next level.
Wait, what is that? What is
It's,
that?
it's almost like
questions.
we don't have to actually think of things because we just
We can
employ others
outsource.
for free.
So we do one of those Instagrams
Question
where you put a
box,
question
yeah.
and
Yeah.
you say, what do you want Tom to ask New Yorkers on the street? They can reply with anything.
This is.
And then your idea
groundbreaking.
earlier about scavenger hunt. Maybe bring back an acorn. Biohazard risk. Biohazard risk.
Okay.
But
Well,
please take back one of those big smokestacks that exhaust comes out of
yeah.
from the subway?
Whoa.
Could you bottle some subway fumes?
Yeah, sure.
Can you actually do that?
Sure.
Can you
An
perform
empty water
on the
bottle
subway?
full of.
No.
Okay.
Okay, no, I think I'm happy with where we've
Okay,
started.
so
Alright.
we're gonna get the listeners to give you your top 10 questions to ask New Yorkers on the street.
Yeah.
Sorry, I turned my head away from the microphone like a good boy. Thank you,
No.
podcast
Like
coach.
in singing Chocolate Rain. You know.
2, please bottle a
What?
water bottle. Well, you weren't listening, were you, mate? Because he's bottling a water bottle, an
Bottling,
empty
yeah.
one, full of subway fumes from one of those smokestacks.
Which I will do.
Okay, good.
And a little bit of asphalt from Times Square.
And asking why New York's the greatest city on earth.
Now, what an idea is that?
All right, we're back and we are feeling confident in Tom's journey to New York. New York, wow, it's a faraway place. It's overseas. What's been going on overseas, guys? Just some quick questions.
Seagulls fly overseas almost every day.
Almost every day.
Planes are going over. Similar. It's the same.
Exactly right.
It's a bird as well.
You know, if you get lost in the seas and the ocean, follow the birds.
Really?
Why? They always go back to land. It's true, apparently.
But what if their land is like some like shitty little
There might be an
islands?
albatross. They won't be back for a month, and
Yeah,
it'll be
true.
the North Pole or something.
That's fair.
But you'll get there.
And they'll be sitting on bait balls, so you might have a food source.
Yeah, actually. Bait balls.
And
Maybe
you can
there's a
tell
lot of
by
small fish.
how high they're flying is how deep the predatory fish are feeding on the bait.
So this is what we should have made your quiz topic last week.
Yeah, predatory fish.
I was going to say fishing.
Or just predators.
Sexual predators.
We
Epstein.
did. We did have that cameo from Chris Hansen
Hansen
wishing
from
you a
Catch a
happy
Predator.
happy birthday
Catch a
once.
Predator, Chris Hansen.
He
No.
met me on the commuter train.
What I tasked us with is finding out what's going on in the world because there's so much news these days. It's coming through one ear, it's going out the other. It's hard
And
to
that's
keep
why
track.
we're thanking our sponsor, Ground News.
No. Brookvale Union's our
No, I'm
sponsor.
pretty sure that thing's bullshit.
It
anyway.
flopped. Yeah.
People are still having it as their sponsor, but I'm pretty sure it's bullshit.
Okay. Right. Well, look, better in their pocket than their pocket.
I just thought I'd add.
But yes, I've tasked you with coming up with a couple local news stories, and we're going to read the headlines, and we're going to try and, we're trying to think of where these headlines could be from.
Can I go first, please?
Please.
So these are all real. Need to make that abundant.
Oh yeah, these are all real local news stories.
So I'm just going to be omitting the city because they often put that in the title. for
Clever.
SEO.
And we're going to go ahead and guess
Yeah.
where it's from.
Yeah.
Sorry. Brain bubble. What do you call
Yeah.
those? Thought bubble.
Yeah.
Remember how our most successful podcast clip was us making fun of Americans after I went to America and you went to Canada?
Oh yeah.
Could you just please keep an eye out for annoying shit Americans do so we can run that back and get some podcast
milk it.
views? Milk it. We'll do a similar thing.
That shouldn't be hard.
That should not be a problem. That really shouldn't be a problem.
Good
Okay.
brain bubble.
Here we
Back
go.
to the headlines. Brain bubble closed.
Good boy.
First
Sorry,
headline.
just burped out the brain bubble.
Ding, 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 ding. Counselor laments, redacted, weed problem.
Oh, okay. Well, the obvious thing would be Colorado, the first state in the United States to legalize weed.
Interesting.
Did you say counselor or senator?
Counselor.
Okay, so vague where that would live.
counselor? I was thinking it could even be in some regional town in New South Wales because
Could
it's,
be. You know where it could even be?
Yeah.
Australian Capital Territory, a la Canberra. Because you know how you're allowed to legally have to grow weed, but you can't buy the seeds that the weed come from?
Yeah, you can have 3 plants.
Yeah, it's like you can have the chicken.
And
but
they're
the egg.
lamenting it. They're not happy.
But some of them are lamenting, oh, people are driving stoned.
yeah.
People
All right.
lament that.
Should we say Canberra?
They're turning up to our boring streets, whacked out of their mind.
They can't figure out how to get off the roundabouts.
They keep going to old Parliament House instead of new. Why is this person American?
They're
They
getting
keep going to the Australian War Memorial instead of the movies because they're whacked off their head on edibles.
they
Canberra.
yeah.
Okay. So it is in Kamloops.
Oh,
in
what?
Kamloops
Oh, no.
in
Oh,
Canada.
Okay.
And they have a plant problem on the streets.
What's so weeds
Oh,
just growing
growing
on the,
there.
on the streets?
That's cool.
As in like just general weeds, not the marijuana.
Oh.
He got done like a dinner.
Done by synonyms once again.
Not the first time.
Or even a homophone. Here we go. Next
True,
one.
it's more of a homophone.
Yeah.
Is it? Oh, no, because if it's a homophone, it would have to be spelled differently.
Homograph. There's options.
This
out
is
there for
above my
people.
pay grade.
There's options out there.
Here we go. Fake money, multiple thefts, email fraud, and a drug stop smorgasbord
Wow.
in this week's Crime Watch.
Can you read it one more time? Let me just picture the place.
Sorry, what?
Fake money,
Fake money.
multiple thefts,
Multiple thefts.
email fraud, and a drug
Email
stop
fraud.
smorgasbord in this week's Crime Watch.
What's a drug stop smorgasbord?
I didn't read the article, brother.
Okay, well, I know a smorgasbord is a Swedish thing.
Yeah.
Where they have lots of different foods on a platter.
It's like a
And
charcuterie.
Sweden has the highest gun crime in Europe at the
What?
moment. Yes.
What?
Apparently, yeah.
What?
Somehow.
I thought they're meant to be perfect at everything.
So maybe it's some city off the side of Stockholm or something.
But then the
Email
article
fraud.
would be in Swedish.
That's true.
I tried to get an article from Poland, but it was in Polish.
Oh, true. Yeah.
A minor flaw in
A
the
minor
game.
flaw in the
Where in the Anglophone world is it?
Okay. Email fraud. Where do people love sending emails? Probably like Dublin. Because
Yeah.
there's like all the big tech companies there.
Yeah, it's low corporate taxes, so you
Yeah.
could run a bunch of email servers quite
Yeah.
easily.
We might just need a knee-jerk reaction.
Dublin.
Okay, knee-jerk reaction. I'm gonna say Texas.
Okay. Texas and Dublin. It was Manly, the suburb in Sydney.
Whoa,
Oh,
Manly.
Where's that? I haven't heard of it.
you used to
Jokes.
live
We were there a few weeks ago having our fans to drink.
And you lived in a penthouse apartment with an elevator there. Or a
Right.
lift. Last one
It was
from
not
me.
the penthouse.
But it did have a bespoke
And
lift.
also, we're just saying the suburb. It was. I guess I did live there in the past.
That's fine.
Whatever.
You worry about fans flocking to
Yeah,
Manly
you
to
to
find
your
you.
previous living
They're
spot.
gonna try and find some, little bits of
Refuse.
dead skin,
Some
maybe.
rubble.
All right.
Okay, last one. Main Street announces T or C. Fucking hell. Main Street.
Wait, sorry. Pause.
Yeah.
All those crimes happened in Manly. Fake money.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd see fake money in Manly.
Right?
And drug. What did you say? Drug
Drug
stop.
stop smorgasbord.
Smorgasbord. There is that Swedish cafe in Manly. Maybe that's where they made the smorgasbord.
Fika.
Yeah.
Okay.
Overpriced.
Main
I
Street
love you guys.
announces T or C curb appeal grantees.
T or C.
What?
Okay, here's the thing. Normally, when cities have a main street, it's in America.
Yeah,
That's
that's true. TLC curb
T or
appeals.
C, is that some sort of, do I still have my head in the bong because I'm thinking THC, like weed?
Yeah, wow.
So I'm going to say a Colorado town like Boulder, for example.
I'm going to say
Or
outskirts of LA.
Okay. Closest you've been so far, it was the town called Truth or Consequence in New Mexico.
Wow.
The town is called Truth or Consequence.
Or, yeah, then that's why it's T or C curb appeal. T.
Oh.
So there's a name for a town with an or in the middle. Are they saying that you can call it either? Because if they wanted you to say both, they wouldn't put or in it.
Sorry, I've made a small mistake.
okay, good.
It's Truth or Consequences.
what?
What?
Yeah.
That's the name of a town. Truth or
It's a
Consequence.
city, actually.
And
yeah.
the or is lowercase.
Yeah.
What?
How weird.
It's
So-
like novel spelling.
Are they asking you to choose?
Where do you live? Truth or consequences?
Um,
Yeah, but where do you live?
Yeah, so is it, which one?
It renamed itself in
Consequences.
1950 after the Truth or Consequences radio show. So there you go. That's some fun
named
stuff.
They didn't sell us a radio.
We have to get a mates rates town. That has to be a
Name
goal.
it.
Oh, if they can name a town after a radio
I tried
show.
Australia.
Yeah.
It'd be in Tassie or
Dude,
something.
that would be a nice town name. Surely Queensland.
Oh, yeah.
They'd name a town Mates Rates up there.
Mates rates opal mine.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right. It's tricky, but I got my headlines here. All right, first one. Broken caravan scrapes its way through X Street. The X is the name of the town/city.
Okay, knee-jerk reaction. I'm going to say it's on the British Isles. They got narrow streets and lots of caravans. I'm going to throw back. I'm going to go Cork Island.
I'm going Inverell.
What is that?
Do you mean Inverness, Scotland?
No.
Okay.
Inverell. Well, I don't know who's closer because I don't know where Inverell is,
I'll check.
but opposite side of the globe, a caravan missing its bottom half scraped its way through Christchurch.
Oh,
in a
crap.
surprising sight for onlookers on Thursday morning. And
It's
here's
the biggest news in Christchurch history
Here's-
since the earthquake.
here's
soon,
my
sorry.
favorite quote from the article. In quotations, "It wasn't something we were expecting," he said.
That's all news, I guess.
I know everyone else around me was kind of blown away. Everyone was shocked.
Wait, it was just a bodgy caravan.
It was like the
driving
wheels
around?
had fallen off and it was getting scraped along the road.
I guess I wouldn't have expected
so-
that either.
Ah, crap. Okay, next one.
It's always a slow news day in Christchurch, New
Yeah.
Zealand.
Squirrel causes brief power outage in Grand Island, affecting 5,000 residents.
We just said it was in
Grand
Grand
Yeah,
Island.
but I was like, you won't know where that is. So where is it?
Okay. Well, what do we have? Squirrels. Europe, North America. Red squirrel or a grey squirrel?
I'm not saying.
Do they say?
No.
Oh,
There's a
interesting.
photo
Can I
though.
ask for spelling on grand?
Grand.
It's telling, isn't it? So let's go to Europe.
Let's go to Europe. Maybe it's a translated article. A lot of people speak English in the Netherlands. I'm going to say, wait, no, there wouldn't be a place called Grand Islands, Netherlands. I'm going to go the west coast of England.
I'll go the East Coast, near Newcastle upon Tyne.
It was Grand Island, Nebraska. And a squirrel was confirmed to be the cause of disruption that lasted about 5 minutes.
Wow.
So that is a long disruption.
Wow.
And it was a grey squirrel.
God.
Okay,
What else
my,
you got for me?
my final one and my favorite, might I say, is...
You might.
I mean, it's not my favorite, but it is a strange article. Man convicted of sexually assaulting a pony but escapes prison.
Wow.
That's Florida. It's too crazy.
I know they like having sex with donkeys in Colombia.
Hmm.
I'm not just saying that. That is true.
Okay.
So it's not a stereotype. I got to agree with Florida on this one.
Okay. It was actually the suburb of Amsterdam, Amstelveen.
Really?
Which we all know and love.
I
This-
was about to say, and on the last one, I was going to say a Dutch article translated to
This
English.
is Amstelveen.
God
and
damn.
yeah, I don't want to say what he did on the podcast,
No.
but he...
That bad, huh?
Indeed.
he
To
well,
a pony.
Yeah, it's he was high on weed at the
I was
time.
about to say, it might have something
Yeah,
to do with
yeah.
the weed that they have over there.
Okay,
Samuel, what have
Sammy.
you got?
Okay.
finish us off.
Vaccines, taxes, pronouns. Here's where the blank school board candidates stand in 2025.
Wow. I'm gonna say regional Australia. I'm gonna say. What are you thinking, Tom?
I'm thinking across oceans into the US.
Oh, interesting.
Just because I think we're done with vaccines. Oh, but early childhood ones. I'm gonna go Alabama somewhere.
I'm gonna go for where our good friend from the Thugby League podcast is from, Rockhampton.
Okay, interesting. Tom, good instinct. You were close.
Oh.
Kansas City, Kansas. Where else would the school board be discussing vaccines, taxes, and pronouns all at the same
True,
time?
taxes. Why would they be talking about taxes? Yeah.
Seems like it has nothing to do with schools.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay, my next one is, and I'm choosing between two here. I'm going to go with the latter. Gang attempt to steal bike using power tool while riding hire scheme cycles.
Riding hire scheme cycles.
Like riding line bikes, I guess.
wow. I'm gonna say there's a lot of Lime bikes in
Gun to your head, I'm about to shoot you in the face.
Europe. I'm gonna say York. I don't know why.
I'm going Manchester.
Closer. Is it closer? Edinburgh.
Wow.
Our old flame.
I was pretty
Yeah.
close with York then.
A man, yeah.
I
yeah.
don't remember seeing many line bikes, but anyway.
Manchester's
Yeah.
slightly closer.
No, it's not. Don't think so.
We'll fact check after.
All right. Well, none of us got it, but we learned a lot about the world.
We did. We learned about current affairs and other stuff like, what's going on in the world and stuff like that and et cetera and everything to do with that sort of thing. So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Very cool.
Summer is fast approaching.
It is getting hot out here in Sydney.
Hey, I'm introducing.
Oh, you paused very dramatically.
Yeah, well, I'm introducing. So
You
gotta
looked right at me.
I have the right to pause dramatically.
After you said summer was approaching, you locked
I was
eyes with me.
trying to instill upon you how important this message was.
Okay, I'm instilled.
Summer is fast approaching. I felt the breeze changing its temperature.
Nice.
And in such times, we must turn to some sort of source of prophecy. We need to look into the crystal ball sack. What is the crystal ball sack? Great question. What is a crystal ball? Ask yourself that. Double it. Put it in a ball sack. Crystal ball sack.
True. It'd be 2 crystal balls.
It's 2 crystal
with some
balls.
nice netting holding them together, and they're sort of, but they're at different lengths, so they don't bash into each other.
It couldn't be a crystal scrotum because that wouldn't be flexible enough, and it
No.
wouldn't be able to expand and contract depending on temperature. So maybe it'd be like a banana peel or something. Maybe.
All I know is that they're at different lengths, so they don't bang into each other.
Is that true?
That's true.
Why is one
Why
of
are
them
they
always
banging into each other?
slightly sore?
No, because if they were at the same length,
They're not like
They would be
disconnected,
jostling.
mate. They're not like Newton's ball.
Is one of yours a lot lower than the other?
everyone's
Okay.
according to biology.
Projecting. Interesting.
Sweeping generalization.
Projecting on asymmetrical balls. How interesting. So
That's it. Whip them
I
out.
just
We're all
wanna-
looking
Okay,
live on the
quick
YouTube.
ball audit. Yeah, so I just wanted you guys to stare into the crystal ball sack, and with summer fast approaching, can you give me 2 predictions, one from each ball? Crystal ball.
Absolutely. And I've actually been thinking about this a lot.
Oh, you already got something.
Yeah. Because I struggle any sort of...
I know you struggle, man.
Thanks.
It's okay,
Thanks for saying
and
that.
I'm always here for you.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Why
Really?
are you laughing?
I'm
Something to think about. I struggle when the mercury gets over about 30 degrees, I start wanting to move to a far-flung country where it's cold.
Tough
So
shit.
these 2 predictions I have will make my summer more enjoyable, and I hope these come true.
Wow.
Left ball is that
The lower one,
right?
according to Krista.
According to Christos.
Science.
Is that your nickname now?
What science?
Yeah, science.
Maybe we should just call you Science from now on.
That could stick. Is that I am trying to be more sun safe this year, and I know in years past I think I'm going to do it, and then come summer I just can't be bothered, which is not the attitude you have around
No.
sun safety.
Are you on the daily sunscreen moisturizer? Because I bought one 2 weeks ago,
I'm trying.
and I've gotten like at least a third of days I've been putting it on.
The sun doesn't care if you can be bothered or not, is what we've learned.
True.
And, you've just got to, well, I don't know what you're going to say, but it's something
Yeah.
with slip, slop, slap, probably.
It's something slip, slop, slap,
Slide, seek.
and
Sorry to see you.
Seek
Thunder.
help.
Seek shade.
seek.
Oh.
Yeah,
Seek.
yeah, you're right.
Not that one.
It's that the long sleeve rash vest will become part of my life.
I've been trying to bring that back
I don't know where I'm gonna get
for a
one.
few summers because remember, we tried so hard to find a cool one, but nobody's making cool ones anymore.
Because we also had if you know Olympic diver and Australian icon Sam Fricker, there's a chance we might dive with him, and I want to dive in a rashie.
True.
Yeah, you can even be sun safe when you're in an indoor pool. That's true.
Absolutely.
We were in Cronulla the other day, and I was going for a little wander, and I came across a Rashi vest heaven. And there was just racks and racks of them.
Why
And
didn't you mention it?
I only thought about it now because I
You
sort
know
of
that I've been looking for.
well,
a
I
good rashi
thought
for
the
so
look was
long.
over. Maybe you weren't interested anymore.
I'm always
but-
interested in sun
Okay,
safety.
well we can go back there.
Always. Right ball sack? Ball?
Oh,
Sorry.
right ball
Imagine
is
2
that-
ball sacks. Imagine that.
The product Bindi Kill will be dispersed via crop dusting plane across
a real
all of
product?
Sydney. Yeah, and I've got it, and I use it
You
frequently in my backyard to ensure my walking path is bindi free.
I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah, it is.
I just thought it was a part of life.
And just people, the front, it's honestly, so when you park your car and there's that little verge of grass, that's when people take the piss. That is your responsibility to ensure there's no bindies for other citizens, travelers, or people who just enjoy being around the beach. Put some bindi kill on that
Yeah.
B word. Sammy,
Just-
what's that word?
Bitch.
Put it on
Bitch.
that.
Just didn't know it was possible.
It is.
And I know I knew it was possible, but we need to look into the repercussions of that because I'm always like spraying poison on things. What's the damage that doing
True.
apart from the bindies?
Well, you know what they call it? Weed and feed. Feed the good, kill the bad.
Yeah, I guess, but
Sorry, you sound like you're pro bindi right now.
no, I'm not. I'm just pro bug biomass.
Oh, mate, and
Pro-bindi.
grass? It's bad enough already, baby.
True.
Yeah,
Grass isn't
yeah.
good for biodiversity as it is, but that's why
Yeah.
you should let it grow long. But anyway, we could go on for hours.
That would
no.
actually shelter your feet. if it was
What's
long
your
grass.
crystal? Yeah, then there would be no bindies if it was long, right?
Mm.
Maybe we should just grow those things out, but then there could be a snake in the grass.
Suffocate. Well, let's not say Australia's full of snakes. We're not.
No,
No,
we're not.
no,
We're trying to.
we're not that kind of podcast.
Trying to go against that propaganda.
I've got 2 crystal balls, and they're also to do with.
But yeah, obviously, every crystal ball sack has 2 crystal balls. That's why we
Exactly.
coined crystal ball sacks.
Yeah,
so
so
look
just,
into the
I'm
crystal
just
ball sack.
confirming. I'm looking into them, and they're both to do with staying cool and staying.
How'd you see both of them at the same level?
I was
said one's
far
lower.
enough away that I
Okay,
could,
like a
you know,
front-on view.
I have pretty good vision, so
Well,
I
did
don't
you
have
just-
to like look so closely. I
Did
can
you
sort of
just
like lock
place
in.
one on each eyeball? Just got them saggy.
Yeah.
Just put one.
Well,
on
that'd be
each.
impossible according to Christo because one would be so much longer.
Yeah, that's so true.
Where you could lift up the cord that it was on.
Okay.
And, you know, no, my first one is and I don't know if this is like a crystal ball or just something I want to happen,
Sure.
but I want to see more venues with the mister in the outdoor seating area with that nice cold mist spraying over you as you're say you're having a nice lunch or having a pint at the pub in the beer garden. There's nothing better than a nice cool mist cascading along you. And I want to see more venues
The
doing
most
it this summer.
amazing cool mist.
The most amazing. And my second one is really just parking up at the beach all day. By
You're
that I
predicting
mean-
this is going to happen.
by that
These are really easy predictions when you can sway the outcome of the prediction. All of you. I'm looking at all of you.
Hey, I'm
it's like
looking at you as well.
economists. Well, the results of the economy change when you predict it.
well, I can't sway everyone, can I, Sammy? Although our podcast does have huge reach.
It does have big
over
sway.
Australia.
Also, you
know?
should just have a good hard look at my weekends because there's a lot of beach time. In there.
Well, what I'm saying is really parking up. So with esky, with
Oh,
shade
really?
umbrella.
But remember the controversy around all the shade umbrellas on beaches last year?
What was that?
Oh, you're not really on the internet. So everyone had cool cabanas on the beach, and there was a big uproar about too many cool cabanas, too much real estate hogging.
I'm not a
Miss
fan
Double
of.
Bay kicked it off.
Oh, that's
Did
right.
she
Our-
start that?
What are the-
well, she kind of stoked the flames.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our office
our
mate.
office friend.
What is a cool cabana again?
I don't know about it.
Cool
Don't
But it's
worry.
just one umbrella. That's not taking up that much space.
I
is it?
don't
The
like
umbrellas don't
manufactured
work.
shade.
But I just think it'd be nice, wouldn't it?
How about this? I predict that everyone's going to start going to the beach and just bury themselves in sand to avoid UV.
Is that one of your ball sacks?
You know what? I was looking for a second ball sack. I mean, ball in the sack.
Nice.
So yeah,
What's the one that's heaps lower?
the one that seems lower, but probably more likely is just I'm trying to predict the next wave of shorts. Obviously, we went from normal shorts.
What's normal though?
Normal was just normal.
But what is that?
Well,
That's
think
like
about it. It's
a
normal.
few fingers above the knee, maybe.
A few
Okay.
fingers above the knee.
Great.
And then there was this exponential growth in the length and bagginess. We came into the jorts era, which, can I just say, I'm speaking with authority here because in the year of our Lord 2020,
Oh my god.
me and some of my compadres accurately predicted that jorts would become high fashion.
We have a PowerPoint about it.
We have a PowerPoint to prove it. We made a PowerPoint as a joke, but now I'm going to say we were bloody that guy we were the Oracle of Delphi.
Yeah.
Because we said that jorts would become
Cool
the epitome.
again.
They would become cool again, and they did.
I believe the PowerPoint was called Making Jorts Cool Again.
Exactly.
And it was a ridiculous idea to
It
everyone.
was meant to be hilarious. It wasn't so funny 2 years later. It wasn't funny at all 2 years later. So I'm going to go Nostradamus on us. And I'm going to say the next thing, we're getting really short now. I'm talking like vintage rugby shorts from the likes of Canterbury.
Interesting.
I've seen Paul Mezcal. He's been wearing some real shouties.
Europeans love them though.
Well, they always have.
Exactly.
But sometimes, although Europe claims to be the center of world fashion, go to Italy. They're always 10 years behind. So don't look to them. But look to Paul Mezcal.
Get the
Yeah.
pins out this summer.
He's been like, we're going for like a classy moose knuckle almost.
Wow.
Like we want to see some husband's bulge in those things.
Yeah.
I think that you're going to see a lot of people at the beach in quite short shorts this summer.
Here's my only problem because I'm a fan of getting the pins out. I have one specific short that the pins are out.
Mm-hmm.
My underwear are only getting longer. I'm already at the point
Mine
where
are
my
getting
undies
really
creep
long.
out of the
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Chafe attenuating underwear is so important to me nowadays.
Are you suggesting I go to the Speedo style underwear because I can't do it?
And
No, I
you
can't wear
can't, and you
those.
can't free
Tidy
ball in a
whities.
nice tight little short, can you?
No,
you
It's
can't.
just
Free ball
you'll-
and tight
Sammy
little
did the
number.
other day, and I
Yeah, but they were long
didn't
baggies.
upskirt him.
Okay,
kinda
well,
did.
I was sitting on a step. You were on the step below me.
Yep.
I was wearing board shorts. I said, I have no underwear on. I'm going to go and put some on. And then you grabbed the short leg, moved to the side, and took a look down the corridor.
I did.
And what did you find? A sausage in the hallway.
And 2 little crystal balls.
On that note,
Not little.
Well, actually, I have some
Oh,
big,
please.
Forget
giant
the note.
crystal balls.
I need to
Oh, okay,
hear.
let's hear it.
And
Well,
you-
actually, one was going to be.
Hold on. Do you want to switch spots?
No. I'm a disembodied
Okay.
voice.
Disembodied ball.
Thank you. Well, one actually, maybe I'll switch up because one was going to be longer underwear on women. Women wearing jocks. I think
Right.
that's
why not?
I
Why
think that-
not?
We've had wedgie underwear for a really long time, and I think jocks are next.
Is that what
Kinda.
you call the undies that me and Tom wear? Very long ones.
Yeah. Well, just like
Yeah, you're right. Like boxer briefs.
yeah,
Almost.
boxes, but not
But longer than
loose
briefs.
ones.
Yeah, the loose ones.
Yeah.
So I can't see why not.
They're
What-
so
Because
comfortable.
surely
Yes,
women
exactly.
are, if anything, more prone to chafe.
Because
with
of our
More buxom thighs.
huge asses. Yeah.
Well, it's only as my thighs have thickened that chafe has become a problem.
Yeah,
in my
right.
life.
Yes, that's so true.
So, like, why not?
Yeah.
so I'm going to count that as one.
Very good.
We've had a few years of like G-string bikinis and underwear and stuff like that. So I think that's why it's
Oh,
going
like
to turn.
bikinis with trunks?
Yes.
Wait, really?
In fact,
Damn.
I'm
that's
buying
cool.
some this summer.
Really?
I'm
Okay.
buying some trunk bikinis.
Well, I believe
Exciting.
you then.
So there's twofold here. There's underwear and there's a swimming
I think
option.
they'll go hand in hand.
Swimwear, underwear.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Your Christmas present could be from us, our favorite pair. Could be. I said could be.
Could be. Could be.
What Sammy and I love, which is the home brand
Oh, yeah.
Jackaroo.
Jackaroo from Kmart.
Oh.
They're the best undies in the game. Sorry,
Okay.
not sponsored. Maybe we get you a
Okay.
pair of those.
I would love that as a Christmas
There
present.
will be a saggy bit at the front, but
Put some snacks
And
in
if
there or
I
something.
modeled that on the Instagram, surely
100%.
we
Surely.
would surely
100%.
we'd get a
10x,
few perverts coming our way. And I just want any listeners.
That's what we're calling
and,
the listeners now, anyway. So.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah,
What's
we're
up,
calling them
perverts?
Anyway.
and my second prediction is salted watermelon becoming a snack.
Wow.
Which is something that I invented in my head as something that could work, and I googled
Wow.
it, and it's a thing that some people do. Apparently it actually brings out the sweetness.
Well, I know that in Mexican cuisine they use a bit of watermelon in a savory fashion. They put some spicy lime and chili mix on there.
Yum.
And vegan restaurants love using watermelon as like a,
As a steak.
Steak.
yeah, a steak or a
Steak.
salmon substitute.
Really?
Yeah,
Quite
yeah.
rare, but it's nice.
Yeah, it is quite
Yeah,
Very
wow. No, I'm into that. I mean, and that'll just make you thirstier as well. So
Yes.
And
yeah.
that is a
Keep eating
Christmas
more.
present, some undies and some watermelon.
with some salt on the
Just
top.
for our special little step granny.
Wow, yeah. She could
Well,
be happier.
That's 4 big swinging crystal ball sacks with
Yeah.
one ball lower than the other on each. There's a lot of prophecy in there. It's something for everyone to think about while you have a great time.
Have a great, time, guys. And have a great time in New York.
Dun,
Dun, dun, dun, dun, dun,
dun.
Start spreading the news.
He's here?
Type shit.
Right.